questa. Io ho cambiato questa, io ho veramente cambiato, ma è un piccolo errore del programma, ma non un grande, forse questa, non una grande, e non è molto seriosa, ok? La più seriosa, io cantare. Io cantare una canzone quando io Vem kan segla förutan vind? Vem kan ro utan oro? Vem kan skiljas från vännen sin utan att fälla tårar? Jag kan segla förutan vind. Jag kan ro utan oro, men aldrig skiljas från vännen min utan att fälla tårar. Da, 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 dam, da, 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 da. Io infatti ho cambiato, ma ok, pilgrimage. When you sleep, you leave it all behind, and when you wake, you start all over. Become a slave again to all those little habits that make up a day. In my case, sitting at the table, overlooking the sea to surprise myself with how many shades of pink make up the sky, how grey or blue the water is, how tired I am of imitating nature with paint, how tired of writing life instead of living it. You understand, it's a black day. The treacle seeped in under the door. If I build a bridge between one thought and another, I have to go there. But if I replace it with a river I need not cross, I can go to sleep again or become a fugitive in my own dwelling, because I know that outside everything is happening. Someone's being born, someone's dying, century after century without end. And in my dreams, I walk down streets in cities I've never been to, with people I knew as a child or people I never met. And my mother has put on the yellow dress with black and white flowers my father bought for a birthday before he got drunk and spent half the night sitting in a chair singing, oh, so loudly we couldn't sleep. But now is now, and then was then. And if I go sideways, the two shall never meet, and I can slip out of the door without being noticed, and embrace the sweet silhouette that's ahead of me on the sidewalk in negative and positive eternity. There's so many answers I don't know the questions to, or so it seems around the tables in the cafes and bars, where the art of parallel talking cuts new ground, where we shout and wash down history in bottomless glasses and teach each other geography and politics, endlessly resurrect the dead to feel alive. In another sense, there is very little to say on what's new. Haven't we all been there before? Or haven't we repeated everything more than twice, thrice? Don't we already know we don't learn so well from mistakes? And don't we like to go there again and again, just in case? Make pilgrimages to places where corpses once lay, and children are now playing, and forests have grown tall and silent. No better lesson than this, to be born, grow, and learn the names of places that once were and still are playgrounds instead of battlegrounds. To go there and look, to turn every stone, to call out and listen, to hear it all begin again. Deep inside, deep outside, deep everywhere. Scusa, ma il fatto stupido questa, ma la prossima spero è venduta, sì? Ah! God's eyes. God's eyes. God's eyes. Inside the child's eye, as far as you can see, there is innocence, deeper than thought, deeper than memory, huddling in the dark. An eyelash for an eye, a whimper for a bang, torn up birth. Oh David, oh Goliath, oh deep, deep stupid, what is that now but rubble and blood and the birth of more war? Nothing more nakedly true than a child's eye. War is insanity, and you with your big boots, with star-spangled weapons made of crusty old fear, don't you know you're turning the Star of David into a boomerang for your own child's eye?
Brava! Bravi!
Forse la prossima è venduta. Sì?
Sì.
Venduta è una poesia per una donna in una situazione molto brutta. Questa è forse la... no, non forse. È certo la più grande economicamente industria nel mondo, trafficking di donne, di bambini, per sessualità e lavoro. Scusa. So questa è una donna. Scusa. If someone had told me, I wouldn't have believed it. Maybe I was dead. Maybe I am dead. My name is Slave. I don't remember much now. It stinks too much. If I go there, I can't enter unless I fill up the holes. But the hate, the loathing is still in me. Scusami. Questa poesia è molto importante per me, so io ho bisogno di acqua.
Ok, ok. Vai!
Grazie. Ancora. If someone had told me, I wouldn't have believed it. Maybe I was dead. Maybe I am dead. My name is Slave. I don't remember much now, it stinks too much. If I go there, I can't enter unless I fill up the holes. But the loathing, the hate, the loathing is still in me. That's why I barely look in the mirror. All I dreamt of was my grandma's white bedspread. When I went down, down to the stench, the never-ending stench, unfamiliar hairy drawings, the unmentionable, unthinkable filth of it all. And how she kept it so white, in between feeding the cows and mucking out the stables. How she washed herself after the long day's work before slipping into bed. Every day the smell of poverty. And I, so blinded by his promise from a stranger of a life somewhere else, could not even begin to imagine that the whiteness of the bedspread on a bed in a dirt village would keep me from going, hours, days, weeks, forever. Grandma with a soap bar, the sun filtering through that small window, her veined hands keeping clean, soaping the floor. I thought I could do better. And here I am sold, wishing for my body to fill up with sand, to plug all my openings. No entry written on my forehead, but they keep on coming. I don't even count anymore. They have dicks and money I never see. And freedoms on the other side of the pane of the window. But I'm shit deep in shame. I can't move, but I know I can't be bought. They get a dead body to come alive on and in. I'll always be just a body to them, but nobody to myself, but liberty's soul alone. La prossima è una storia di San Francisco, una donna molto importante. Lei unfortunatamente è morta oggi, ma vive ancora in nostra memoria. Queen Transilla, wrapped in rags on the sidewalk in North Beach, sleeping through the elements, piercing blue eyes in a weather-burned face, with a voice like a resonance from a barrel of finest silk. It's you I bend to listen to, those sparks released like wild birds, so simply complex, so dazzling in their flight from your palette. Whichever way you turn your story, from whatever throne you climb, be on our knees at your twinkle of command as you advise young girls how to spell Nietzsche. Homeless dancer, with all the trappings of light and wind, spinning a universe from a paving stone of sheer genius. La prossima è per Momia Bajamal. Tu conosci? Bravo. Free Momia! As if they could break your spirit. As if they could break your spirit. The very essence of spirit born from within. Or stop words out of incarcerated hands of a mind that refuses to be behind bars, refuses to close its mouth on injustice in a world garroting itself on lies. And those behind walls of fear, so frozen in their tracks by what they hear, so afraid of the narrative rising out of history, who don't unite with the struggle that could truly collapse their fear. Mumia is not afraid, because he understands the burden of the past. As a victim of that dark night, he speaks as clearly as ever from deep inside, knows, sees, as a voice for those without a voice. 20 years plus, is a long time to be wronged and locked up. A long time engaging in the madness, both inside and outside. How the real killers are getting away with blue murder, dropping bombs indiscriminately without even dirt in their hands, rocking back and forth on their porches of ignorance and callous greed. 20 years plus is too long without hearing your own footsteps arriving home. Too long not to be able to wrap your voice around those you love. One day we'll walk with you, Mamia, along Rue Mumia Bujamal in Saint-Denis, Paris, to Nelson Mandela Stadium in unanimous liberty. La prossima is As My Hand Moves, senza parole prima, perché è molto evidente. As my hand moves across the paper, a gust of freedom enters through the window. The sun plays on a wave in the far distance. And this moment belongs to me and can't be bought, nor sold, because it has no price tag. You may breathe in the same air as us, but yours come with a price like everything else you touch. And though you own 99% more than the 99% of us, I'm almost sure you gasp at the thought that we breathe in 99% more of it than you do. These arms of flesh linking across the globe, this global campsite that has no borders, calling out for a new order without orders, putting a stop to this accumulated wealth falling into your bottomless pockets. It might seem like a mere whimper to you, but the numbers are swelling and the vision is getting clearer and stronger as we count the days till a teacher can be a teacher, a doctor, or just simply be a human being and not a cog in a corporate machine spinning to hell, when we can learn for the sake of learning and not just simply to get a job. As my hand moves across the paper before I rush into the day, I wish and hope we can take the greed out of this political system, use our voices, set down our tents where they belong. Una piccola poesia in un altro libro. Infinite blue. Infinite blue, molto piccolo. Blow me away from all this blue. Stroke me gently, glide your hand across my back. This is my message for your thoughts. The smell of blue, infinite blue, and the touch of your palm on my back. Penso questa è la penultima poesia in Montagna Tremante. Jack? Sì, Montagna Tremante. Questa è una poesia per una prostituta giovane in Inghilterra tanti anni fa, proprio per tutte le donne in questa situazione. He tells her he loves her and beats her heart. Every bruise a deepening on a skinny ass, her just formed breasts. You understand he loves her, and she knows that as she steps into the dark, dark night, sliding in and out of cars, her tiny body a slot machine. You understand, he loves her. And she knows that to the sound of a panther's sigh, her childhood laughter disappearing down her throat. They found her in a ditch with sludge in her hair. Her epitaph reads, time of death unknown, place of death unknown. You understand, he loved her. You understand, she believed him. E la ultima è una poesia che ho scritto forse quasi 7 anni fa per Jack, per il compleanno di Jack. Ma ogni giorno è il compleanno di Jack. Compleanno di Jack il 13 dicembre è Santa Lucia, lei in questa poesia.
13-12, grande.
13 dicembre.
13-12.
Grande Jack.
13-12, sì. Okay, so for your breath, 75 years of it, 7 anni fa. A kiss on your silver hair, every strand of it. A kiss for every line in your face, the twinkling ones around your eyes, and one for the arch under your foot. I want you to know before I run out of breath, before I put candles in my hair, that the lines on your face, deep and playful, light and thoughtful,